It is the most dangerous 21 miles on Earth, a narrow strip of water, barely 34 kilometers at its tightest point. And yet, through this gap flows 1/5 of the world's oil supply. Nearly 20 million barrels every single day. Most people see Iran as a target. China sees it as a gas station. And the United States sees it as a nightmare. Because somewhere in the last decade, quietly, methodically, a trap was built around this strait. And America walked right into it. This is the story of how geography just defeated the world's most powerful military. Forget the nukes. Forget the rhetoric. This was never about weapons of mass destruction. It's about this. 20 million barrels of oil pass through here daily. That's 20% of global petroleum. Qatar's LNG, the gas keeping Germany's lights on, flows through here too. 1 in 5 LNG cargoes on the planet, gone, if this shuts. And it's not just oil, it's time. It's insurance. It's confidence. Iran doesn't need to sink a ship to shut the strait down. It just needs to lay one mine. One mine, and the lawyers, the insurers, the shipping companies, they do the rest. Traffic stops. Prices explode. The lights don't go out because of a missile. They go out because of a $50,000 piece of metal sitting on the seabed. The USS Gerald Ford cost $13 billion to build. It carries 5,000 personnel, 75 aircraft, the most advanced weapon system ever put to sea. Now meet Iran's answer. The Sheit 136, a suicide drone, $20,000 a unit. Imagine 1,000 of them launched simultaneously. That's $20 million versus a $13 billion carrier. Iran has thousands of these. They've built variants that fly lower, faster, farther. Some now guided by satellite, some jet-powered. And in a strait this narrow, there is nowhere to maneuver. Add swarming fast boats from every angle. 3-kilo-class submarines hunting silently below. Anti-ship ballistic missiles designed to dive at max speed onto a moving carrier deck. Military analysts call it a 2AD anti-access area denial. Iran calls it something simpler, a trap. And the U.S. Navy, for the first time in a generation, doesn't have a clean answer. Here's what Washington doesn't say out loud. In 2025, China bought approximately 1.4 million barrels of Iranian crude every single day. Not 10%, not 30%. 85 to 90% of everything Iran pumps goes to China. Paid in Chinese yuan, settled through small Chinese banks. Moving through a shadow financial system Washington can see, but can't stop. And backing all of it, a 25-year strategic pact signed in $2,021,400 billion in Chinese investment. China is now testing mBridge, a digital currency network that settles oil trades entirely outside the U.S. dollar system. $55 billion already transacted. 95% in digital yuan. And here's the strategic reality that keeps Pentagon planners awake at night. An attack on Iran's oil infrastructure is an attack on China's industrial supply chain. Is Washington ready to bomb a Chinese gas station? Is it ready to start World War III over a 34-kilometer gap? That's the shield. And it's invisible, let's say Washington pulls the trigger anyway. Day 1, Brent crude breaks $100 a barrel. Day 7, it's heading toward $120. Some analysts say $130, and that's just the oil. Qatar's LNG, the gas keeping Europe alive after 2022, is also flowing through Hormuz. That market explodes too. U.S. inflation, which the Fed just barely tamed, reignites. Add 1 to 2 percentage points minimum. Europe gets hit harder. Recession risk returns overnight. And here's the deeper wound. The petrodollar, the system that has kept the U.S. dollar as the world test reserve. Currency since 1974 is built on one assumption: oil is priced in dollars. Every bomb America drops on Iranian oil infrastructure sends another Gulf nation one step closer to asking, do we still need to sell in dollars? The alternative is already running. A U.S. strike on Iran isn't just a military action. It's an act of economic self-harm. 20 years ago, America could bomb its way out of this problem. Today, it can't. The new Axis didn't build an army to defeat the West. They built something smarter. They weaponized dependency. Russia supplies the doctrine. Iran supplies the geography. And China supplies the economic immunity. The trap is set. The mine is in the water. And the most powerful military on earth ... is waiting to see who blinks first.